There's one task. You know exactly what it is. It's not hard. It's not even that long. You could finish it in an hour. And you have done everything except that. You cleaned the kitchen. You answered emails that could have waited. You checked your phone 40 times. You made another coffee. The task just sits there, waiting. And every time you look at it, something in you quietly says, not yet. You are not tired. You are not confused. You know it matters. So why can't you start? You call it laziness. You call it a bad habit. You promise you'll be better tomorrow. But it happens again tomorrow and the day after. The truth is, this is not a flaw in your character. It is a feature in your brain. And that feature is 2 million years old. Go back to a body that lived on the edge of hunger. For almost all of human history, food was not guaranteed. Some days you ate, some days you didn't. Every movement you made cost energy, and energy meant calories, and calories were the difference between living through the winter and not. So your ancestors' brain was built with one deep rule: never waste effort. If an action did not bring a clear reward and bring it soon, the body pulled back. It conserved. It rested. Sitting still in the shade was not lazy. It was smart. It saved the fuel you would need when it actually mattered, when there was prey to chase or a threat to run from. The brain became a machine for asking one question over and over. Is this worth the energy right now? If the answer was yes, food you could see, danger you could feel, the body moved instantly. If the answer was maybe later, the body waited. A task with no reward today was a task that could wait until tomorrow, and tomorrow you would still be alive to do it. The ancestors who spent their energy carefully outlived the ones who burned it on everything. Careful with effort meant careful with survival. That brain is still yours. Deep in your head, there is a kind of accountant. Before you start anything, it runs a fast, silent calculation. On one side, it puts the cost, the effort, the boredom, the chance you might fail. On the other side, it puts the reward, and it asks the oldest question your brain knows. When do I get paid? For your ancestor, the reward was almost always right now. Eat the fruit, feel full. Throw the spear, catch the meal. Reward and effort were seconds apart. But look at the task in front of you today. The report, the application, the email you keep avoiding. The effort is right now, but the reward is far away, days from now, weeks, maybe you can't even picture it. And here is the problem. Your brain values a reward less the further away it sits. A payoff next month feels thin, almost fake, compared to comfort in this exact moment. So the accountant does the math. High effort now, a blurry reward much later. And it reaches the same conclusion your ancestor reached in the shade. Not worth it right now. That is procrastination. It is not you refusing to work. It is an ancient system deciding the effort does not pay yet. For your ancestor, this system worked perfectly. The tasks that had no immediate reward usually had no deadline either. They really could wait. But you do not live in that world anymore. Your tasks have due dates. The reward is far away, but the punishment is coming, and it's coming on a schedule. Your ancient brain cannot see the deadline. It only feels the effort and the empty reward, so it keeps saying, later. And then something changes. The deadline gets close, tomorrow, tonight, in 1 hour. Suddenly, the reward is not far away anymore. Now, the cost of doing nothing is immediate, real, scary. Fail this, and there is pain today. And the moment the threat becomes immediate, your ancient brain finally flips. The same system that saw no reason to move now sees every reason. Energy floods in, focus sharpens. You do in 2 hours what you avoided for 2 weeks. You think this means you work well under pressure? You don't. Your brain just refused to release the energy until the reward, or the threat, was finally close enough to feel. The all-nighter is not a talent. It is the exact same instinct that kept your ancestor resting in the shade, waiting until the last possible second to spend a single calorie. There is something almost gentle about understanding this. The part of you that will not start is not broken. It is not weak. It is not lazy. It is a careful, ancient guard standing at the door of your energy, asking the same question it has asked for 2 million years. Is this worth it right now? It kept your ancestors alive by refusing to waste them. Your desk is not a savanna. The report is not a hunt. The reward will not arrive in seconds, and your body has no way of knowing that on its own. But you can see the deadline your brain cannot feel. You can picture the reward it thinks is fake. You can tell the old guard quietly that this time the effort really is worth it. You cannot delete the break. It came installed a long time ago for a very good reason. But you can understand it. And understanding is the one thing your ancestors never had. So the next time you cannot start and the old voice says not yet, you don't have to call it a failure. It is just a 2 million-year-old instinct guarding a fire that no longer needs guarding. You are allowed to let it rest and begin. Your brain is older than you think.